Hello guys, good evening. A very warm welcome to all of you. Good evening guys, a very warm welcome to all of you. So I hope all of you are doing well. So welcome to the platform Gradeup and also on our YouTube channel Gradeup IAS. Today in this session we are going to look at Dravidian Style of Architecture. Now Dravidian Style of Architecture, I had already taken up a class earlier. If you remember, I had talked about Nagara Style of Architecture, right? The Nagara Style of Architecture is basically found in North India, whereas Dravidian Style of Architecture is found in South India. And you can see a beautiful image behind me, right? A very beautiful image of a temple behind me, right? So this is Dravidian Style of Architecture, which is found in Southern India. So today we are going to discuss this. We are going to look at detail, right? So South में इसमें भी tastes हैं. There are multiple dynasties which have ruled South, right? So we have multiple styles of Dravidian style of architecture. We are going to look at we are going to look at each of them. So let's begin our classes. So my name is Naman Jain. I have appeared for UPSC CSE interview back in 2015 and 2016. I have been an alumni of Hindu College, University of Delhi. I have mentored UPSC aspirants for more than 5 years now, and I majorly deal with subjects like economics and current affairs with mains answer writing. Also guys, if you are going to give the exam on 27th of June 2021, there are just 88 days left now. Okay, just 88 days left now, right? Also, if you are going to give the exam in June 2022 for next year's attempt, if you are preparing, there are less than 450 days left. And guys, if you are watching this session on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your comments are highly valuable. They help me in basically planning my future classes also. So do share your feedback. So guys, let's begin with our topic for today. So Dravidian architecture is an architectural form in Hindu temple architecture, which basically emerged in the southern part of Indian subcontinent. And it is mentioned as one of the 3 styles of temple building in the ancient book Vastu Shastra, right? It is mentioned as one of the 3 styles of temple architecture or temple building in the ancient book of Vastu Shastra, जिसका नाम आप बार-बार लेते हैं ना, right? To talk about Vastu Shastra, किस हिसाब से घर बनाना है, right? तो वही book है. And majority of the existing structures, they are located in southern Indian states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, right? Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. Now various kingdoms and empires like Cholas, Cheras, Pandyas, Pallavas, Rashtrakutas, Chalukyas, Hoysalas, right? And the most important one, Vijayanagara Empire, they have made substantial contribution to the Dravidian architecture. So as these dynasties came in, we find different flavors, different styles of Dravidian architecture also, right? But common theme still remains the same. So the temple is enclosed with a compound wall. Within a compound wall, right? And within that compound wall, you will find Gopuram, which is the entrance gateway, which is in the center of the front wall, right? And then you have Viman, right? Which is the shape of main temple tower, and it is a stepped pyramid that rises up geometrically. Unlike the Nagara style shikhara that is curving. So Nagara style में शिखारा जो था हमारा शिखर जो था जिसको हम कहते हैं हिंदी में, right? It was curving in nature, whereas here you have stepped pyramid that rises up geometrically. है ना, देखा आपने इमेज में कैसे geometrically rise कर रहा है. So in the Dravida style, shikhar is the word which is used for the crowning element at the top of the temple, which is shaped like a stupika, or it is also called as octagonal cupola. ठीक है, तो इसको हम स्तूपिका भी कहते हैं कई बार. So अगर आप फीचर्स देखना चाहें Dravidian आर्किटेक्चर के, आपको यहाँ पे केवल टेम्पल नहीं दिख रहा है. You are basically not just looking at the temple, but you are also looking at the compound wall, right? So मंदिर के चारों तरफ there is going to be a compound wall, and center you will have a gopuram, gateway होगा, right? So you enter through the gateway. there will be a distance between the temple and the Gopuram, right? Then between Garbhagriha there will be a Mandapa, right? ये मंडपा वही है, ये क्या है? प्रेयर हॉल है, असेंबली हॉल है, राइट? सो मान लीजिए कोई गैदरिंग होनी है, देयर इज अ पब्लिक गैदरिंग, सो दैट विल टेक प्लेस इन मंडपा ओनली, राइट? सो है ना, माने पूजा के टाइम होते हैं, राइट? सो लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर गोइंग टू गैदर फॉर दैट, आई मीन within the temple compound, right, to witness that puja. So they are going to collect within the mandapa, right? So ये गर्भगृह है where the deity is placed, the image of the deity is placed, right? And this is called as विमान. इसको पूरे स्ट्रक्चर को हम विमान कहते हैं, और विमान के ऊपर आएगा आपका शिखर, ठीक है? शिखर, अब आप देख सकते हैं इसमें ज्योमेट्रिकली कर्व्ड है ये, राइट? क्लियर? Now let's look at features of Dravidian architecture. So at the entrance of Garbhagriha there would be sculptures of fierce द्वारपाल्स guarding the temple. So गर्भगृह के बाहर वहां पे द्वारपाल्स भी होंगे. आपने देखा होगा कुछ टेम्पल्स में कुछ इमेजेस बनाई गई होती हैं स्कल्पचर के थ्रू, स्कल्प्ट करके, राइट? कुछ ऐसे राक्षस टाइप के ऐसे खड़े कर रखे होते हैं गेट्स के बाहर, राइट? आपने देखा होगा. सो वो द्वारपाल्स हैं, they are द्वारपाल्स who are guarding the temple. And generally in Dravidian architecture, this is a very unique thing that we find, that there is a temple tank within the compound. There is a temple tank within the compound. For example, if you go to the temple in Kerala, Padmanabhaswamy temple, right? So there is a temple tank within the within the compound, right? Then you also have subsidiary shrines that could be found within the main tower or beside the main tower. So in many temples, Garbhagriha is located in the smallest tower, and it is also the oldest one. Now with the passage of time and the rise of population of the temple town, additional boundary walls, they were installed. They were added up. Okay? So the newest structure would mostly have the tallest Gopuram. Newest structure, they will have the tallest Gopuram. So हुआ क्या है? Over the period of time, when more Gopurams were made, right? So oldest वाला तो कम रह गया height में, but the new Gopurams, they have bigger heights. They have bigger heights, right? Prosperity denote कर रहा है ना, over the period of time. Now, in comparison to northern and southern India temples, they have played a more role as far as society is concerned. So temples back then, they were considered as center of religious meetings. Now they were also centers for education. They were also the centers for education, right? And primarily temples, they were a center for spiritual, art, architecture and culture, right? Over the period of time, temples, they became very rich institutions by the virtue of huge endowment of lands, gold, money. So people, they would come in and they would donate, right? They would donate lands, they would donate gold. Now, I think most of you would have heard about Padmanabhaswamy temple, one of the richest temples in India, right? कहते हैं कि estimate से nobody knows how much gold is there within the temple, right? So temples, they served as nuclei of important social, economic, artistic and intellectual functions also. Now let me pick up, right, one by one. Let me pick these temples one by one, the most famous ones, right? As we did for Nagara style of architecture. So the first temple that I am picking up is Shore Temple in Mahabalipuram. Shore Temple in Mahabalipuram. Yes, I am. Go ahead, ask your question. Shore Temple in Mahabalipuram. Okay. So built during the reign of Pallava king Narasimha Varman II, it has 3 shrines. 3 shrines. पहला shrine क्या है? One Shiva shrine which is facing the east. एक शिवा की shrine है which is facing west, and a middle shrine which is dedicated to Lord Vishnu, who is sitting in Anant Shayan pose. Anant Shayan pose, बड़ा unique pose है ये, जरूर से Google करके देखिएगा, right? So Vishnu is basically, the Lord Vishnu is basically sitting in Anant Shayan pose, right? And the presence of the 3 main shrines is very unique. So it is probable that the shrines, they were not all built at the same time, but they were added later. So generally ये माना जाता है that the Vishnu shrine was built earlier as compared to the Shiva shrines. शिवा की जो shrines है वो बाद में बनाई गई, right? ठीक? So there is evidence of water reservoir. There is evidence of a water reservoir and also a Gopuram there. Okay. Now if you want to look at the image of Shore Temple Mahabalipuram, this is the image. ये है image Shore Temple Mahabalipuram की. right? Looks beautiful. Second, let me take you to Chola style temple, which is Brihadeshwara temple. Again, very famous temple. Brihadeshwara temple. Clear itni baat? So Chola style temple, which is Brihadeshwara temple. बड़ा ही सुंदर है, ये कुछ ऐसा दिखता है, right? Brihadeshwara temple. Now Brihadeshwara temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. So it is also called as Shiva temple, and it is also at times referred to as Raj Rajeshwara temple. Raj Rajeshwara temple. It was built by Raj Raja Chola. Somewhere it was completed in 1009 AD. And this is the largest and tallest of all Indian temples. Largest and tallest. Now its pyramidal multi-storied Viman is almost 70 meters high. 70 meter high है ये Viman इसका. And there is a monolithic shikhara atop the Viman. जैसे मैंने बताया ना आपको पहले कि विमान के ऊपर शिखर देखने को मिलता है, और ये पूरा का पूरा एक ही स्ट्रक्चर है, मोनोलिथिक है, which means the शिखर has also been carved out of the same rock. ठीक है, it has been carved out of the same rock. ठीक. So शिखर is a dome shaped octagonal stupika. जैसे मैंने बताया था ना वहां पे आपको कुपोला के फॉर्म में होता है, octagonal stupika. Now the main deity of Shiva is portrayed as a huge lingam set in a double storied sanctum. एक डबल स्टोरीड सैंक्टम में इसको प्लेस किया गया है. ठीक है. So main deity Shiva is portrayed as a huge lingam which is set in a double storied sanctum. So this is Chola style Brihadeshwara temple. ठीक है. Next I will take you to Vittal temple. ये विजयनगरा स्टाइल टेम्पल है. ये वित्तल टेम्पल. So Vittal temple, Vijayanagara style temple. This temple is located near the banks of Tungabhadra river. Tungabhadra river. ठीक है. And the Vittal temple is built in the Dravidian style of architecture. It is built in the Dravidian style of architecture. ठीक है. So the temple complex is a sprawling area that is surrounded by high compound walls and 3 towering gateways. The temple complex is a sprawling area that is surrounded by high compound walls and 3 towering gateways. मैं इसका आपको वो दिखाता हूँ, आपको इमेज आपको समझ में आएगा, राइट? सो हाई कंपाउंड वॉल्स है और 3 टावरिंग गेटवेज हैं. ये दिख रहा है ना आपको, गेटवेज. ये सुनो, कैन यू सी द 3 टावरिंग गेटवेज? ये दिख रहा है, फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड. ये सुनो, okay. Now each of these structures is made out of stone. Each of these structures is made out of stone, right? And notable among these structures are the shrine of goddess, also called as Devi shrine, Mahamantapa or main hall, which is also known as Sabha Mantapa or congregation hall. ठीक है. तो एक तो देवी का श्राइन हो गया, राइट? देन यू हैव मेन हॉल, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज महामंतपा. फिर आता है मैरिज हॉल, जिसको हम कल्याण मंतपा कहते हैं. कल्याण मंतपा या फिर रंग मंतपा. कल्याण मंतपा, रंग मंतपा दोनों एक ही हैं, राइट? सो दीज आर मैरिज हॉल्स. एंड देन यू हैव उत्सव मंतपा विच इज फेस्टिवल हॉल. तो फेस्टिवल जनरली यहाँ सेलिब्रेट होते हैं. एंड देन यू हैव द वेरी फेमस स्टोन चैरियट. The very famous stone chariot. However, अभी थोड़ा ruins में है, right? Time period के कारण it is in ruins. थोड़ा condition deteriorate कर गया है. And you can see this in images also, right? So ये है आपका temple chariot. ये दिख रहा है आपको? Famous stone chariot. ये temple के compound में ही है, right? Try and imagine back then. I mean, it is a marvel in itself, right? People would have carved this out of their hands. पूरा stone का chariot है ये. ठीक है. Now, in order to help you understand this in a much more clear form, right? and the kind of questions that they ask in UPSC, what I've done is I've brought all the three styles of architecture under one simple table. So नगारा पढ़ाया था, द्रविड़ा पढ़ाया था, है ना, आज पढ़ा दिया द्रविड़ा, और तीसरा है विसारा फॉर्म ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर. तो ये तीनों के तीनों का जो है कंपैरिजन एक ही मैं स्नैपशॉट में ले आया हूँ ताकि आप इसको समझ सके. ठीक है. सो नगारा नॉर्थ इंडियन स्टेट्स में देखने को मिलता है, जैसे कि यूपी, एमपी, बिहार. वेयर द्रविड स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर सदर्न इंडिया में देखने को मिलता है, राइट, बिटवीन द रिवर्स ऑफ कृष्णा एंड कन्याकुमारी. देन विसारा स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर स्पेसिफिकली स्टेट ऑफ कर्नाटक में देखने को मिलता है. स्टेट ऑफ कर्नाटक में टाइम पीरियड देखें तो डिफरेंस है, राइट. नगारा स्टाइल आर्किटेक्चर आपको देखने को मिलता है इन द पीरियड 320 टू 499 एडी, जबकि ये बाद में है. द्रविड़ा 7th सेंचुरी में है, तो ऑलमोस्ट 600 राइट समथिंग होगा, विच मीन्स देयर इज अ गैप ऑफ 100 years बिटवीन नगारा एंड द्रविड स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर. लेकिन विसारा क्या है, ओवरलैपिंग है दोनों में, राइट. सो इट कैन बी सीन बिटवीन 3rd and 8th सेंचुरी एडी. सो ये ओवरलैप कर रहा है टाइम पीरियड से दोनों के, नगारा एंड द्रविड स्टाइल से. देन नगारा में इट हैज टावर्स और शिखर्स विद राउंडेड टॉप एंड कर्व्ड लीनियर आउटलाइन, जबकि द्रविड़ में क्या है, टावर्स इन द शेप ऑफ पिरामिड कॉल्ड द विमान आर प्रेजेंट. विसारा में टावर शोज मिक्स्ड फीचर्स ऑफ नगार एंड विसारा स्टाइल्स. ठीक है ना. नगर स्टाइल आर्किटेक्चर में पिलर्स आर एब्सेंट इन दीज टेम्पल्स, पिलर्स बिल्कुल एब्सेंट है. द्रविड स्टाइल आर्किटेक्चर में पिलर्स जो हैं वो प्रोमिनेंट फीचर्स है, पिलर्स जो हैं वो प्रोमिनेंट फीचर्स हैं, राइट. विसारा में भी पिलर्स प्रेजेंट हैं, नगर में नहीं देखने को मिलते पिलर्स हमें, राइट. नाउ गोपुरम्स आर आल्सो एब्सेंट इन नगार स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर, जबकि गोपुरम्स यहां पर प्रेजेंट है द्रविड में. विसारा में क्या है, कॉम्बिनेशन है, तो कहीं ना कहीं पर प्रेजेंट है, कहीं पर नहीं है. सो दे आर नॉट फाउंड इन ऑल द टेम्पल्स, ओके. जबकि द्रविड में गोपुरम्स हर जगह हैं. देन नगार स्टाइल आर्किटेक्चर में वाटर टैंक मे और मे नॉट बी प्रेजेंट, सो कोई कंपल्शन नहीं है, जबकि द्रविड में वाटर टैंक इज प्रेजेंट, फ्रॉम वेयर वाटर इज बेसिकली यूज फॉर सेक्रेड पर्पसेस, है ना. विसारा में भी ऐसा ही, वाटर टैंक्स मे और मे नॉट बी प्रेजेंट, वाटर टैंक्स मे और मे नॉट बी प्रेजेंट. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑल द थ्री फॉर्म्स ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर, ऑल द थ्री फॉर्म्स ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर. ठीक है. तो ये नगारा स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर, ये द्रविड स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर, और ये विसारा स्टाइल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर है. ये नॉर्थ इंडियन स्टाइल हो गया, ये हमारा साउथ इंडियन स्टाइल हो गया. ठीक है. तो यहां पर आप देख सकते हैं कि एक रेज्ड प्लेटफॉर्म पे बनते थे टेम्पल्स, यहां पर इतना रेज नहीं है प्लेटफॉर्म, राइट, ग्राउंड लेवल से ही है. क्लियर गाइस? चलो, सो दिस वाज द एंड ऑफ माय लेक्चर टुडे. सो जाते जाते लेट मी टेल यू दैट यू कैन प्रिपेयर फॉर यूपीएससी विद ग्रेडअप. देयर आर मल्टीपल कोर्सेज अवेलेबल. There is IAS 2021 crash course, 2022-23 foundation course. Komal, you can view the class again, right? The class is available once it is over in live format. It is available in recording format, so you can see it in recording format. Then there is also EPFO 2020 revision course. There is NCRT special course also. So there are 500 plus live interactive sessions, 500 plus PDFs. In this course, 30 plus mocks and sectional tests, 4,000 plus practice questions. Okay, so join before it's too late. So you simply have to select your subscription plan, you have to apply the coupon, and then you have to make the payment. Okay, so these are 3-month, 6-month, 9-month and 24-month plans. So you can simply select one of these plans according to your need, and you can apply the coupon. You can apply the coupon and then you can make the payment. Also guys, currently we have an offer running up, so there is flat 30% off plus 40% you can win, up to 40% you can win using this spin and win contest. Now this is applicable for all live courses and mock tests under Gradeup Super subscription. Okay. Now what are the benefits of subscribing to Gradeup Super? You get access to all running and upcoming courses, you get structured study plan, you get expert faculty, you get best study material with mock tests, sectional tests, PDFs, quizzes. Okay. So you can speak to our counselors. You can call us on this number 96500 52904. Okay. So these are the faculties who will be teaching you in these courses. These are the faculties who will be teaching you in these courses. I'm sure you must have attended classes with most of them, right? Chaliye. Also guys, you can join us on the Telegram channel. You can join us on the Telegram channel, which is Gradeup IAS Preparation. Gradeup IAS Preparation, where we have live sessions with faculty. So study material, short notes, everything will be updated there. So you can join us on Telegram. Also guys, if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Do press the bell icon and do give a thumbs up to the session if you like it. So all the very best. I will see you guys soon. Till then, take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.